All right, so we're going to be driving down the coast here. We're going to check out the sunset. We're in San Diego, North County. Right now we're in Carlsbad, California. What do you think so far about the trip, honey?
Oh, I'm tired.
Tired?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been trying not to adjust to Pacific time
That's hard
because
though.
it's nice when you visit the East Coast and then you come back to the Pacific time zone because you get up 3 hours early and you feel refreshed. But
That's not that way coming from the east to the west though.
when you go from the west to the east, you could end up waking up at 12 o'clock and staying up till about 2 o'clock in the morning. So
And they all think we're crazy because we're going to bed at like 8 o'clock at night.
yeah, we're going to bed at like super early and then getting up super early. Like
Way before everybody else.
consistently get up around 3:30 to 4:30 every morning that we've been out here so far. But you know, and that's just so that we don't get adjusted.
Because we got work when we get home.
Yep, and you know how it is. If you stay up all night and sleep all day, it does not make for a good work environment. So,
But the waves should be good today because there's a sets are between 3 and 6.
so I know you've heard me talk about how rough the winters are in Florida, but California is having a real hard time with winter too. I mean, just look at this scene right here. Holy smokes. I mean, this is the beach. It's about 10 to 5 right now. We came down here just to check out the sunset. We haven't been to San Diego for a couple months, but we moved out of San Diego about 6 years ago. We're in Florida now. But I'll tell you what, these sunsets in California are amazing. And, you know, I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around and just share this with you. Because I know that some of you out there are in the north and you're dealing with snow and cold weather and all that stuff. And yeah, you know what? California does have a lot of strict COVID rules going on right now. But being outdoors here, especially right now as the sun's getting ready to set, it's amazing. This is definitely why people do come to California. I know that there's a lot of people that are actually moving out of California, but it truly is a beautiful place, and it's real nice to be able to come out here and once again see the sun setting over the ocean. In Florida, we live by the water, but the sun rises over the ocean. But to be here and just see the beauty of God's sunset, it's an incredible sight. So I'm gonna go ahead and share that with everybody. It just blows my mind how we live in a world where people can look around and see just the beauty and majesty of God's creation and not believe in Him. That this all somehow was some kind of, accident or selection, natural selection. I just don't get it. I mean, look at that right there. That is God's artistry right there on display. And the crazy thing is, this happens every day. Every day you can come down and you can see God's hand in everything. I mean, you can just look out and you can just see it. It's incredible. You know, we're out here in San Diego right now, and I'm blown away. I mean, there are some things that are definitely different since we left. But this right here, this is the stuff right here that, you know, I think my wife and I miss, is being able to just drive down here to the coast. You know, and we've never been more than 30, 40 minutes from the coast when we lived out here. And it's peaceful. It's beautiful. I love the water. I love the ocean. I love the air out here. You know, and it is amazing that places like Florida and places like California have these kind of winters. You know, I mean, it does get a little cold in the morning. Gets a little cold overnight, but it doesn't necessarily freeze too often, and you're not having to dig yourself out with snow. And you can come to the beach like this. I don't even have a jacket on. I mean, it's incredible. It's in the 60s, and I mean that sunset right there, that just blows me away. I mean, it just look at the beauty of that. 5 o'clock on a Monday evening, the sun is setting, and we're on the beach. And as you can look up at the sky, for the most part, it's clear. You know, I'm not gonna get into the politics of California, because once again, there's a lot of people that are moving out of here just because of the local and state governments. But this is beautiful. One of the things that's pretty funny too is walking around here, just doing taking some video and taking some pictures, and you know, we got Florida plates. I just think it's funny because everybody probably thinks that we're just, you know, the typical tourist, and you know, but we don't get to see this every day, and we don't get to see this. We haven't seen this in a long time, and so it is. You know, it is nice and, you know, kind of funny at the same time that, you know, we're out here enjoying this sunset, and my wife's got her camera out, I've got my phone out, and we're just taking in the beauty of this sunset, and just thankful to God, you know, and it's something that you just cannot, once again, I cannot emphasize this enough. You just cannot look at things like this sunset or this ocean, you know, the forest, the mountains, all of those things don't just happen by accident. And you can't just look at that and think, oh, this is something that, you know, was the result of a big bang or some nonsense like that. God was intentional. You know, when he made his creation, he was intentional. When he made you and I, he was intentional. It was personal. It was thought through. You know, he thought of you and I. And I'm blown away. And I just love it. So enjoy the sunset. All right, well, the sun just set behind me, and just like that, the end of one day. And what a way to end it. What a beautiful sunset. So I just want to say thanks for watching the video, and we'll try to make a couple more while we're out here in San Diego. But let's just keep watching some of this. All right, honey, so we just watched that sunset. What did you think?
It was gorgeous. This is why they call it the Gold Coast, because those colors, the golds and oranges, are just beautiful, especially with the waves behind us. Man, it's totally different with the waves.
Yeah, it was totally crazy. I mean, had a surf advisory today, and beautiful sunset.
And the amount of surfers right now, even like people in the water, and it's cold. It's probably like 56 degrees.
Yeah.
It's really cold.
But that was a great day. We did a little bit of a hike on Mission Trails, and then we topped it off with watching the sunset here in Cardiff.
Yeah, can't beat it.
All righty.
Go get Mexican food.
That's right, empty nesters. We'll check in again soon.
Bye, guys.